I bitch, shut up.
As you guys can see, I'm missing my left eye.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
There is a community that I am a part of.
I don't care about your community.
Yeah, I don't even care about this. I don't know who the fuck that even is.
Oh, I thought it was a game. It was a cosplayer. Big head or small head ass.
My friend's not responding anymore.
He's breathing really hard. You know he just had a seizure.
What is this?
In my basement. This is my home.
This is like a gamer show?
You're in a whole different world.
This is retarded.
Who cares what size you are? What
Okay.
gender you are?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm done ignoring all the details on the
I
Bro, I
laughed though.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. I mean,
Fans definitely go crazy.
It's
with
weird.
these cars. It's like one of
bruh,
the
I don't.
best things you could drive.
If this is a show, I'm gonna cringe. I'm already cringing.
Bro, gaming gets real. Total game. Totally game.
Yeah, it is a show.
It's a little ad.
Or a web series.
Yeah, that too.
Is this supposed to have like 5 pixels?
Yeah, it's back.
There's Corona in them desert. Is this chat like even up to the fucking part we're watching? Because they're not talking about anything that looks relevant. They're saying like Persona and Bloodborne. Persona 4, Cyberpunk,
I always
Bloodborne,
don't look at
Mafia.
shit. I always full screen.
They never make sense. I just want to see what's happening. Hey, it's Lone Wanderer. Yeah. Well, cosplay of it, but. Man, Apocalypse is looking pretty normal.
Oh, hey, it's them niggas.
Oh, Funhouse.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The chat is not. Oh yeah, they're finally like they are at it.
This is the PC Gaming Show.
What? Yeah, what was that mean? 2 hours.
2 hours.
No.
Including the next game from Dean Ball, the creator of DayZ.
I don't care about
The
DayZ.
exclusive debut of gameplay footage for
PC
Evo
game
Genius
show is
2,
always so boring.
Ruthless Combat.
Oh, never mind.
Shell, Everspace 2.
Mortal show.
Epic battles in
Mortal
Total
show.
War Saga.
Show.
Troy.
I gotta join the Discord so I can.
What's coming in the next chapter of Elite
I gotta join the
Dangerous
Discord so I can get beta access to Mortal Shell because you know I'm gonna be playing it.
Amazon's upcoming open world MMO.
I thought you ripped ass.
No way.
Greg Miller, just borrowing your broadcast for a moment to say that later on, I'll be dropping in again to reveal one of my favorite franchises that's coming to PC for the first time ever.
Fuck off with the
If
filter.
you can name this tune, maybe you'll recognize what it is.
I don't care about that. No one knows
Oh
what
yeah,
that
it's the
is.
Price is Right game show.
Oh, fuck.
Coming to PC.
Price is
And
right.
now your PC
They
Gaming
won't shut
Show
up about
hosts,
Persona. Shut the
Day
fuck
9
up. Who cares about
Franken
Persona?
Ward.
It's because weebs like Persona.
I've seen Persona. It looks so niche.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the 2020 PC
Like kind of
Gaming
boring,
Show.
but
I am one of
not
your
for the
hosts
people
today,
that like
Sean
that type of
Dillon.
game. You get what I mean?
And I'm delighted to have you.
Like if you
wherever may
don't,
be tuning
if
in.
you're not part of that
YouTube
niche
or
group,
Twitter,
it
welcome
seems
to our
really
6th
boring looking.
annual event where we have over 2 hours of content.
Or not boring, but like
50+ games we're going to be looking at in
meh.
the form of
I don't know how to
reviews,
explain it.
trailers, interviews.
I'm
To me-
slightly interested in it.
To
I'll
me,
just
it's-
watch Penguin
Before we
play
get
it.
into that,
To
though,
me,
I
it's
wanna
like
take a moment
meh.
to address the
Like,
ongoing
okay, it
situation in
exists.
America. While we're glad to be
exists.
showing these
Yeah.
games today, there are
But
many
it seems like you gotta be, like,
fighting for something
a very
far,
specific
far
kind
more
of
important.
fan of
The
that
struggle
genre
against
to.
police violence,
Like you gotta like school life in Japan, is what I'm saying. You know, which I don't.
Everyone who works on the PC gaming show each year We know that Black Lives Matter, and this is not a fight.
And that's the only thing I think they care about Persona for, is because, like,
so what can we all do? There's a great
they
many
want to be
organizations
weebs
that
in
deserve
school
support
in
right
Japan,
now,
you
and
know?
one of them is the NAACP
Pretend they live it.
Defense and
That
Education
specific.
Fund.
Nah, I think.
NAACP,
Well, if the whole game revolved around
If you
its
wanna support
magic
this and get
shit,
some great games in the
it'd be
process,
way more interesting to me.
It's half and half. It's like a high
Yeah.
school simulator, and then like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
at night.
If the whole game took
But-
place only at night, then it'd be a more interesting game to me. But since it takes place the daytime is a boring school life
There's a lot more
story.
resources and information we'd like to
That's
share.
why
So PC Gamer has
it-
created
people like it in the first place, I would assume.
You can get involved in supporting protests.
They're tired of Randy calling them fat asses in middle school, so they want to pretend they go to Japan school or
We're
something.
gonna begin the reveals in a moment. But this wouldn't be a PC gaming show without my dear friend and co-host Frankie Wu.
Who the fuck is this guy? Go away with your fucking grandma tablecloth tie ass.
Hello, Sean, and hello to everyone.
Bitch looking like a lemon head.
We're
Bro,
really
does she
excited
put
to be
lipstick
with
on her
you
eyebrows,
again.
too?
And Sean, I've prepared a veritable
Those are
smorgasbord of PC gaming interviews,
eyebrows?
trailers, and announcements.
They're
This year's
thick,
show
and it'll
features the most
they have a
games
reddish
we've
tint
ever
to them.
presented. So,
I don't know if it's because she's a
grab your
redhead
beverage
or
of
did she
choice,
actually put some
because it's go
lipstick
time.
on them bitches.
Thanks, Frankie. And I gotta say, your apartment looks quite a bit more like a music video than mine does. Maybe I should have sprung for better lighting. Either way, it's time for the PC Gaming Show.
I don't like that.
And as I said earlier, 50 plus games. We've been talking to the developers, interviewing them for weeks now. And though it looks kind of empty here, I'm not alone. My beautiful
like his side
assistant
mouth.
and good buddy DevBot. You may have seen him
The
making
fuck
his
is a
way over
side
here.
muff?
He is awaiting
Side
us.
mouth.
So let's go join him and get the show started.
Like how he's like talking from one side, a little smirk on the other.
All right, DevBot, what do we have for this year's PC Gaming Show?
I've downloaded 50 game trailers and
Oh my god.
along with a full report of the most secret gaming layer-friendly dogs. Per your request.
50?
Australian Shepherds rank 4th among all dog breeds.
Oh, well, excellent. Well, what do we play first then?
Scanning. Processing. My ratings indicate that the audience would like to see Vikings.
Ooh, there you go.
Well, that sounds great. Then let's kick it off with Valheim, a Viking survival game where you'll fight monsters, craft weapons, build and sail ships on an open ocean, all while exploring a procedurally generated landscape. Show me the game, DevBot.
Downloading Valheim.
World exclusive. This is what we were missing at the PlayStation 1. World premiere.
I don't know what that means. Is there gonna be a break at some point during this?
Probably during the interview.
Yeah.
There's 50 games, 10 interviews, so there you go.
Because I don't want to sit here watching shit I don't care about for 2 hours straight.
They're very polygon, like thick polygon.
Mm-hmm. It's just a survival building game.
Survival Viking, yeah.
Out of all the survival bullshit games like these, I guess this is the most, or the least gay looking one. Like Rust and whatever, those types, they look stupid. Ark,
Yeah.
Rust, Minecraft. I don't give a shit
The
about
next
any of
game
those.
has been in the works for quite a while and is just about to come out. I've been following it the whole time, and if a game that features farming, creature collection, dance battles, and bears wearing pants sounds like your cup of tea, then it's time to put the kettle on and enjoy some ooblets.
What?
Ooblets.
Blitz?
Hey, Kirsten would like this.
Probably. Blitz.
I gotta wait for a title because I don't know how you spell it.
Double O Blitz or U Blitz?
I don't know.
Look at that fucking fish. Oh, so where the fuck is that bear wearing pants? Oh, there he is. Is that it? Yeah, double O Blitz.
Sean, I've selected the next game for the PC Gaming Show.
Well, great. What do you got, Dev?
What's up with
Bot?
them fucking wearing
The game is Torchlight
AirPods?
3, a cherished action RPG franchise that features a number of original playable classes.
DevBot, you wouldn't have chosen this game because in Torchlight 3 you can play as a steam-powered robot, would you?
My game selections are entirely objective and determined by an algorithm that shows the audience only what it wants to see.
Show me the algorithm, DevBot.
The algorithm is proprietary.
Okay, well, let's play the Torchlight 3 trailer, and when we're done, I want to talk to one of the Torchlight 3 devs.
Alright. Take a break, return to Dev. Dev interview, and go be a bitch.
In a world of magic and mystery, will you choose fame? Will you choose fortune? Or the future of the frontier?
What's happening?
New game.
Explore remote, perilous realms. Battle
I can't tell if this is like a Diablo game or if it's like a League of Legends.
Unite with others to claim your fame and glory. Torchlight 3. Your legend awaits.
Oh, DevBot, please, please connect me with one of those developers.
You got it, Sean.
Joining me today to talk about Torchlight 3 is Max Schaefer. Max, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Max, Torchlight 2's story began with the alchemist from the original Torchlight becoming corrupted and evil. How does Torchlight 3's
Way to spoil it,
story tie into
bitch.
the first two?
Well, we're in the same world, obviously. We're about a century later now, though, and the Empire
century? Wow.
Yes, the Empire
Wow.
is in decline, and
Holy
it got
shit.
a little lazy, a little comfortable, and a new threat looms on the horizon. So once again, the adventurers will have to battle the Netherim and all the evil baddies threatening the world.
In terms of the scope and scale of Torchlight 3, how does it compare to the previous editions?
Well, we've expanded quite a bit. Now, first, anyone who's played Torchlight 1 and Torchlight 2 will be comfortable with the mechanics and how to play it and all. But we've expanded and let
make
players
sure you
make
join
their
'cause
own mark in the world
his
itself.
family is
Like,
here, I
you
think,
get a
right?
customized fort
I don't know.
that you can
Should be
decorate,
over there.
that you can build things in. You can do things that
We'll go take up
benefit
his-
your whole account, and you can put things in there that are useful to other players. And other players will see your fort randomly out in the world.
Of course
I
they
want
will.
to ask a little bit about the classes, because if you're an action RPG player, you may recognize something like a knight or a mage. But in Torchlight 3, we got the steam-powered robots. We have the rail master that can summon trains. Talk to me about not just what some of the classes that players can expect are, but how you even come up with this glorious stuff.
Well, I think that we've always wanted to avoid going like right down Main Street with our character classes and try to do something interesting. But at the same time, we wanted you to be able to look at them and get a sense and get a kind of an intuitive sense of what they do. And so we've applied that here. We've got some really fun characters, like you said, the fully robotic, steam-powered robot, and that summons trains. But we've also got some other cool classes too: a sharpshooter and a
Go ahead,
Destiny.
click the link in
And,
nerd shit.
You know, honestly, they're all.
Or she won't know what we're talking about.
And they're all pretty fun to play.
In terms of the game world itself, how like specifically do the forts get integrated? Like, what does it mean to stumble across someone else's fort as you're going through the world?
Well, between our gameplay levels, we have passages, and when you enter the passage, there will often be a waypoint there, but there will also be someone else's fort. So you will see some random person from the world's fort, and they will in turn see occasionally randomly your own fort. And it's definitely worth exploring their fort because you can not only use things like the luck tree, but you can use their enchanting table and whatever recipes they've unlocked to enchant your own items. So it's really worthwhile for you to go check them out.
Now, pets were a big part of the earlier Torchlight games. What type of pet-based entertainment can we expect?
We have expanded upon the pet system. It does all the things you want. It fights alongside you. It goes and takes your items back to town to sell. But we've introduced kind of a collection mechanic. So you can find pets out in the wild by defeating bosses and make a whole stable of pets that you, of course, keep in your fort.
Now, Max, I know that the Torchlight series has an enormous fan base. For those who are looking to get their hands on Torchlight 3, where can they go and when can they play it?
Well, I'm very, very happy to announce that we are available on Steam right now in early access for $29.99. Go check it out. It's available right this minute.
They're still talking?
The PC Gaming Show. You can get it now. Once again, Max Schaefer from the Torchlight 3 team. Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, go to Steam right now to get your hands on the early access version of Torchlight 3.
Wow.
Let's get started here on the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at what's coming up next.
You're watching the PC Gaming Show. Coming up later, an exclusive look at the next game from DayZ creator Dean Hall. Blanco's Block Party. The first
Just fucking
reveal
show
of
it.
Sound Mind. And more. Back to you, Sean. Back to you, Sean.
Well, hey everyone, I hope you're having a
Back
great
to you,
time.
Sean.
I know I am, and I know you
Back to
wanna
you,
tell
Sean.
me how much fun you're having. But
Back
don't
to you,
shout.
Sean.
The walls are very thick in here. I
Back
can
to you,
see
Sean.
though, if you use the PC Gaming Show hashtag
Look at the tweets
on
on
Twitter,
the bottom.
or Facebook, or the PC Gamer forums, or a Ouija board, or a Messenger Falcon,
Yeah.
whatever is your desired form of communication. I'm sure you've been
You
seeing
ain't gonna
many
get that,
of those
Stepper
comments
Man.
show up live in the show today.
Unless you
We
get
want your hottest 200
Mortal
Oh my
Shell.
god, Lego Revolution!
I want Mortal Shell. Like, I don't know if you understand how
For our next
much.
segment, it's time to head on
Yo,
over to
big
Frontier
ups to
War.
the PC Gaming Show for
Elite
this.
Dangerous,
Big up for
space
the
simulation
being
MMO from Frontier
a
has
game show.
continued to evolve
Good job.
over the past 5 years. Set in a one-to-one recreation
You did
of our
it.
actual Milky Way galaxy, players
A
forge
one-to-one?
their
How the
own
fuck do they
path,
know it's a
break
one-to-one
alliances,
recreation,
train,
dumbass?
fight, and earn the rank of elite.
How the
Join
fuck
us
do they know it's a
on the
one-to-one?
journey to the next era of Elite Dangerous, set to take a giant leap once more.
Bruh, shut up with your dumbass one-to-one recreation of Milky Way.
Yo, Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh
Two?
my god. Mass Effect Milky Way. Stupid.
My apologies. Yes. Oh, it's the Odyssey. Elite Dangerous.
Odyssey. Big Bad. Odyssey. Terrible. Evil. Odyssey.
Joining me to talk about the next chapter of
Master
Dangerous
Destruction.
is Piers
Odyssey.
Jackson from Frontier Developments. Thanks so much for joining us, Piers.
Oh, you're
welcome. Epic.
It's good to be here.
Annihilation.
I have a lot of questions about the trailer we just saw, but I'm wondering if you can contextualize a little bit for those who haven't played Elite Dangerous. What is it?
So I think the best way of explaining what Elite Dangerous is to understand how big it is.
Every time we're gonna have a
created
fucking thing?
title that's the most complete, authentic space simulation of any game out there, and it's just vast. It's the whole galaxy. You can explore it. You can take your own path. You can be a pilot, a trader, a bounty hunter. You can do what you want. You
No
can
Man's
go
Sky,
where you
but
want, and
like
you can do your own thing. And,
a little more shooter.
It's that sort of freedom and the ability for people to tell their own story that I think makes Elite what it actually is.
Now, in all the streams that I've been following for Elite Dangerous, there's a lot of gameplay that happens in ships. There's a lot of focus on the economy and trading. In this trailer, though, we saw feet on the ground, which immediately makes me ask, what is it that we should expect? What should we do?
Just ask that.
In the trailer?
Oh, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Ultimately, the big new feature that we're looking to release here is the fact that you can now, for the very first time, set foot on our planet.
I didn't know you couldn't.
We created the last edition, really, in terms of going from space all the way down to the planet's surface. So
I thought this Odyssey was a one-time thing. I didn't even know it was,
and
you know,
we've taken
there's
the
more than one Odyssey.
mission-based gameplay and the idea of forging your own path and creating your own experience that the space game has, and we've transposed that right down onto the planet. For the first time, you'll be able to access a whole pile of new planets, all ones with tenuous atmospheres, and obviously you're going to be able to play this in multiplayer, so you'll be able to join up with your friends. You can experience the game.
Wasn't obvious to me.
Oh, Persona 4 is actually on PC now.
Oh, that's all that they won't shut up about?
Transform the existing aspects of Elite Dangerous.
I think it gives people a new set of experiences to have. We link all the way from ground to the buggies, the SRVs, all the way up to the
I just can't see why.
It becomes a holistic event. The design actually encapsulates the whole
I don't know. Grown men want to be high school boys.
Some of the other systems that are on the planets or various resources.
I feel like it's
points
more of a
interest.
female
What are
game
some of those that might
than
tie
a
back to
male
some of the
game.
gameplay that someone would be familiar with?
So we have new planets that you can
Like
visit.
Persona 5, I
You
see
can
like
visit old
more
planets,
females are
and
like.
we have refreshed the visuals on them, so you can
I was
really
gonna say
set
being your
foot
dicks too,
and,
but
and be the
don't
first to
have
actually make footfall on a new planet.
Now, Piers, I have a combo question for you. Elite Dangerous is available right now. Where can players go to play Elite Dangerous, and
How long is it
when can
gonna
they
be?
expect the Odyssey update?
2 hours.
You can
We
join
are
in with our community now
20
by
minutes
Elite
into the
Dangerous.
2 hours, so an hour and
Download
40
it
minutes
via
left.
Steam, or go to the Frontiers store,
my
or purchase it on console. We have many people playing it. In terms of Odyssey, you can expect to see that next year.
You guys ready for
I hope you all
GTA
enjoyed
5?
that conversation about Elite
No.
Dangerous. It's a treat
I wasn't
to see
ready
the way
the
game
fifth time they
is continuing
released
to
it.
evolve. For our next title, we're going to be...
No.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but our broadcast is being hijacked by another host.
Not again.
Ew.
Hi there again, PC gamers. It's me, Greg Miller. Maybe you saw me host the Gorilla Collective live stream
No.
earlier today.
No.
What are you?
That's it. I'll give the PC gaming show back to its usual host in a moment, but I couldn't let anyone else announce this next trailer, which is a game near and dear to my heart. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is Persona.
Oh my god.
They released it before the show happened.
It's a good game though. Not gonna lie.
It's a Wii game.
Oh, what the fuck?
You got the English and Japanese audio.
I did not like that. What was that animation? Jesus Christ.
This is Persona 4. This is the PS3, my guy.
Persona 4 Golden is available now on Steam.
No, that means
If
my
you haven't
YouTube's
played
gonna be
this,
full
I
of
have no
Persona. Who
excuse.
gives a
Persona
fuck?
4 Golden is a masterpiece, ladies
For
and gentlemen.
weebs.
The story,
For 20
the
bucks,
action, the
you can
characters,
open.
Yeah, the guy said in there, Weeb game for weebs.
It's been awesome to
This
see.
doesn't appeal to anyone who isn't a fucking school life weeb.
Anyway, I better hand the show back over to Sean before he gets mad at me. See you later, PC gamers.
Well, that was weird. I thought this
Like,
live
who
stream
goes
was
from-
supposed to be secure.
I'm analyzing the security breach now, Sean.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what could have happened.
Oh boy, look at that.
But
Well,
if you're a weeb that enjoys weeb stuff like school life anime, you're gonna enjoy the weeb game that's about school life anime. Or whatever.
Our next trailer reveals an all-new psychological horror game coming to
Oh.
If you wanna fuck schoolgirl virtual anime girls, that's the game for you.
Inside
You know what
Mind
I
will
just
challenge
realized?
your expectations as it ushers
Hmm?
through
The
the
reason why
deepest
Weebs
corners
like it
of
so
the
much
show.
is because they miss their
It
old
sounds
days.
like every night before I go to sleep.
I think their old days consisted of them
The
sitting
game
alone at
also
tables.
features a chilling original soundtrack
No, they have
by
the
the
anime
legendary
club, bitch. What are you
Courtesy
talking
of
Now,
Outfit
but now they're
Music
grown
and
fucking men.
Amateur Modus Games. Let's
Back
take a
then,
look
though.
at Insound
What do you
High.
mean they still can't hang out?
Yeah.
If you're hairy and
Just
sweaty
like the animes?
and you like schoolboys and girls, that's the game for you.
Modius.
Lumen 2 stunt, really? They
Look at that meat.
Seriously?
They say fear is just
Nightmare House 2.
Shut up, fear.
A locked door.
Oh.
Keeps you inside it.
Ah!
But once you find the key to your terror, fear will no longer exist.
Guys, I can't go on. This is too
What
scary.
a bunch of bullshit.
Don't worry, he's reloading.
I'm not scared, I got a pistol.
Was that a tentacle monster?
I don't understand. It's just him fighting his fears.
Just
It's
like
all on
that
his
one
head?
game. What's that game
FNAF
called?
is more scarier than
Condemned?
No.
Is it all on his head or is it actually happening? Not that it changes the
Yes.
gameplay, but I'm just curious about the lore.
Yeah, it's in your head.
This man taking drugs. Hardcore
Hey everyone.
Yes,
Evil
exactly.
Within.
We create stuff.
Hey, I'm Chen.
Bro, this guy on the left, he should stop
We're the
staring.
developers who brought you Nightmare House 2. And
I didn't know
we're
there was a
back.
Nightmare's House
We
1.
partnered with Modus Games and The Living Tombstone, and we're working on
The
a
one
new
on the
indie
right
horror
looks
game,
really depressed
In
right
Sound
now.
Mind.
Demo is now out on Steam. Let us know what you think.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So hey, DevBot, how did you get here today, anyways?
Well, Sean, my sleep state was interrupted when I realized I was late to this year's PC gaming show. So naturally, I panicked. I had to improvise about how to reach our undisclosed broadcasting location before you began the show. I tried some back roads in the desert.
Why did they do this?
An alternate vehicle, it was discovered. I tried to hitchhike.
Are they using like wheelchair wheels?
Look like it.
But ever since the 1991 documentary Terminator 2, no one in Los Angeles trusts robots. At that point, I was already right outside our secret location.
Cool. Hey, let's take a look at our next trailer.
Airborne Kingdom, loading.
Airborne Kingdom?
Cringe demise.
Whoa, my god, it's airplanes! If you're a weeb that likes airplanes and want to fuck them, this is the game for you.
No, this is the Planes movie. Let's go.
Ah! He's got a gravitational pull, look out. You play above a map.
Never land because you'll die.
The ground doesn't exist.
Ew. What's that? What the fuck? Why did you choose that font?
Airborne
You know how we
Kingdom.
have sailboats? Let's make some sailplanes.
Whoa. Get him out of here.
You might be surprised to know that I enjoy real-time strategy games, and
That was a
that's why
strategy
I'm
game?
excited for our
I
next
guess.
trailer. It's Dwarfheim,
Oh, never
cooperative
mind.
RTS. Where up to 3 players can
RTS,
split
what is
up the work of
RTS?
building, mining, and fighting,
Real-time
working
strategy,
together to build
stupid
defenses,
ass.
machinery and traps, train armies to fend off deadly trolls,
It's a strategy
and rival
Minecraft
clans. The
game.
Dwarfheim demo is live right now on Steam. Let's see what the game is all about.
Ever since the fall,
Albion Online.
live scattered across Agartha.
This is like all the
They
other
toil every
games
day
that's
in the
out
dark
there.
and They try
Like
to protect
Farmville.
what little they have
Or Clash
from
of
rival
Clans.
clans. And the vile
PC's more
creatures that
powerful
roam
than
these
any
lands.
console. Why do they have shit games?
Because anyone can get into PC gaming, or creating.
Needs you now, chieftains, to lead your people.
Not that this is shit, it's just, if you're talking about games that look like amazingly graphic-wise, it's because, like, if I felt like it, and dedicate time, I myself can make a game on PC, but I can't if it's PS4. You gotta be like a developer for that or something.
To Dwarfheim.
The only game that came out that's like very good with like simulation is The Sims.
The only game from this game show that I'm gonna take away from this is Mortal Shell for myself and Ooblets for Kiers.
And now let's take a look at the lineup of games and game updates coming from
So what is it?
Blood Interactive.
The space guy with the little girl, the Dead Space but with a woman, Mortal Shell, and Demon Souls Remaster are like my big dick games so far.
What about cats?
Oh yeah, and the Stray Cat thing. Ooh.
What's with these graphics, bro?
It's like Quake. This is fun.
Whoa, RTX on. Whoa.
Are games even able to be played with RTX?
Yeah.
This actually looks pretty neat. You know?
This looks like a game you'll probably get seasick.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck.
Motion sick, not seasick.
Yeah. Because that fucking sludge light got me feeling like I had it made me have to take a shit. I don't know what the name of this game is. It's like 15 different things that look like names, you know?
Yeah.
Smoking sexy style.
That's actually the name of this game. Oh, Dusk. A medieval Mexican. Oh, never mind.
These are all. What the fuck's the name of the game? I don't understand. New Blood? Alright.
Okay. The fuck was a medieval and all that bullshit?
I guess it's different game modes in the one game, right?
Let's join that Discord, you guys.
That's quite a lineup from New Blood, and with us now.
Wait, it's all different games? Then I'm not gonna fucking be able to play
What the hell was that?
most of them.
Yeah, so we got a lot going on, right? I mean, some guys come out here, they show like some cinematic trailer and then tell you it's coming out in a year. We got 6 games and you can play all of them
right now.
We couldn't afford to do a cinematic trailer if we wanted to,
Oh,
right?
that was-
So yeah, Dusk,
that
now
was
with
so
mods,
bad.
check them out at duskmods.com. There's all kinds of crazy a Medieval, now with RTX, DLSS 2.0 is coming, Maximum Action, new levels are coming, new features, new guns.
It all looks like the same game.
Free to play.
Yeah.
Why not? Check that one out.
Oh.
16 player co-op. It's crazy. It's like The Thing in space. Faith, of course. If you don't know about Faith.
Now you know.
Ultra Kill, our new
I don't.
retro shooter with style. If you
Yeah,
like
they didn't
games
show
like
anything
Devil
for
May
it, really.
Cry and Quake, that's what that's
What
about.
was that called?
And then,
Mortal
of course,
Kill?
Gloomwood. If you like games like
Something like
Thief, System Shock, Resident Evil, then I think Gloomwood is definitely the game for you.
Where can we go to learn more?
So you can check out Dusk at notfortnite.com, a Medieval at I
Bruh.
can't believe it's not Hexen.com,
What?
Maximum Action at shootyboom.com, Unfortunate Spaceman at deaderspace.com, that's deaderspace.com, Faith at garylovesyou.com, Ultra Kill at devilmayquake.com, and then of course Gloomwood at thiefwithguns.com. Yeah,
What are these
that's all we
fucking
got. 6
websites?
games. You can
Yeah,
play
I don't
them all.
remember any of them.
And now
I'm just gonna go on New Blood, you know, and look at that.
Thanks, Dave. Let's see what Frankie has for us next.
Thank you, Sean. Now tell me, PC gamers, have you ever wanted to read
There's
history?
No.
That's easy, and
The Devil May Cry looking one and the Resident Evil one. He said I could kind of want to try those, you know.
America, Mastering Flight, or Inventing
And the space one.
Years earlier. Humankind
Oh,
is
and that
a
retro shooter one with the
strategy
heads
game where
floating.
you will be combining up to 6 different cultures to create a
Shootyboom.com?
civilization that's as unique
Uh-oh.
as you are.
Well,
And as
so,
with all their previous titles,
the retro shooter
is
one,
asking the community to participate in the development of humankind to help make it
I already
the
forgot
best
all of
game
them.
that it can be. Let's see how
Resident
they're
Evil,
inviting
something
PC
like The
gamers to
Thing,
help build this worldly game.
That's it.
There was a fourth. Oh, the Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry one is the main one I would want to try. Devil May Cry, then the
Shooty Boom.
The retro one, yeah. And then the other two, like, but interesting. But mainly I want to try 2 of them, kind of.
Out of all of them, Shooty Boom is the only one that stuck.
What's going on?
I'm trying to wake up. I'm falling asleep here. This is like a game Mitchell will like. OpenDev.humankind.
Gay.
Well, you heard the trailer. You need to go to opendev.gamestogether.com so you can be one of the very first humans to get your hands on Humankind.
That's the wrong
Amplitude
URL,
Studios'
my guy.
upcoming
You said the wrong
historical
thing.
strategy game.
What's up with this
Now
neck?
for
I
something
just
a little
realized.
different. Why don't you join me in my chambers?
What's with his hair? Look at that shit. He just
Of all
walked
the
into the green
subcultures and
screen.
communities that make up PC gaming, modders have arguably had the biggest impact. My next guest is Dean Hall, a designer who started out as a modder and eventually helped lay the foundation for 2 of the most popular genres on PC, survival and battle royale. Let's take a look at the next game from Rocketworks revealed here on the PC Gaming Show. It's Icarus.
No.
Whoops.
So it's space Minecraft.
Mortal Shell is July.
No wait, it's space.
Wait, Mortal Shell's coming to PS4.
This was more like the forest.
Joining me to talk about Icarus is Dean Hall. Dean, thanks so much for joining us.
Awesome, it's great to be here.
So, Dean, you're making another survival-focused game. What makes Icarus different
I
from
just
other
realized
survival
you're
titles?
using AirPods.
Well, I think
to
if you
talk to
think
each
about
other.
your first hour in DayZ, your first hour in Minecraft, really what we're trying to do is capture that and then basically build a game where you can do that over a long period of time and you can progress through the survival experience. So it was really getting back to the roots of what a survival game is and what makes those moments that you get in them really intense and emotional.
If you can just walk me through, like, the basic loop. If I just open up the game, do I start out on the ship itself?
If you think about the orbital station as your apartment in GTA, you can invite your friends in and prepare for what we call a drop. And then you select a prospect. And the big challenge of the game, and the way to fail it, I guess, is to run out of time on the drop.
Let's say I'm on a 30-minute mission. I have a particular resource I've set out to snatch up. How does the gameplay of that 30-minute period differ from other survival games?
I suppose there were 3 key things that I felt needed to be addressed before I made another survival game. The first was the ability to scale. By breaking your experience over months and years into sessions, that allowed us to address scale. So you still can do all the things that you do in a normal survival game, building bridges, roads, all those kinds of things. But you're doing it with a medium-term focus. The second was pacing and clear direction, which is helped very much by the structure that we're putting around the session. And the last one is really focusing in on those core survival mechanics, which I really feel is the whole reason that survival as a genre connects so emotionally with players.
I guess I was a little surprised to hear that there are 20-minute drops as well as multi-day drops. What are the sort of time ranges we're looking at? Are there different categories and tiers of drop length?
Yeah, so it really depends on your level as you progress through the game. So early on, we're really just introducing you to more safe environments. So say a daytime drop that only lasts 20 minutes. You're only going to be facing the game during the day. As you progress on, you can take on and get access to prospects that have much longer drop windows, but that means you're getting a cycle of day-night. And night, particularly for most of our biomes, is definitely the most dangerous.
I want to ask a little bit about what failure means in Icarus. I mean, in the trailer there was someone that fell down and you just ominously talked about the dangers of being left behind on the planet. What happens if you don't make it back to the ship in time, die on the planet? What happens?
If you think about DayZ, when you get shot, it's a very binary event that happens and there's nothing you can do, it's just over. And there's a certain charm to that.
Everything's gone.
Yeah, there's a certain charm to that. But I think if we look about...
A charm. I like your use of the word charm there, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, there definitely is. But I think with Icarus, we've chosen one failure state. If you run out of time on your drop, that character and all its equipment is gone.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make that terrifying. And that's why our tagline is, there are worse fates than death. So it's getting left behind. If you miss your rendezvous window with the orbital station, then that's it. Everything
This seems
that
neat.
you've deployed on there, your character and all that progression of that character and all that equipment is just gone. And that's our one failure state. If you run out of oxygen, someone can come and revive you. If you get attacked by this particular animal and damaged, someone can heal you. But if you run out of time, it's over.
I'm curious, I mean, there's so many elements. There's so much ambition. I know there's a lot of PC gamers that maybe feel like you abandoned DayZ, other projects. What do you have to reassure those people that you're committed to Icarus?
Well, I think a big thing for me is Bohemia was an existing company and I definitely felt like I was pulling them in a direction that was hard for them to go. And they probably felt like they were pulling me in a direction that I didn't want to go. And it's really been a bit of a struggle for me to develop and not only the studio but myself as well. There was a whole bunch of things I had to learn. I had to learn many of those things through failure. The solution there was to make sure it wasn't just a Dean Hall game, but it was a game built by incredibly skilled people. And we managed to assemble, I think, definitely one of the best teams I've ever worked with. An exceptional concept team through to a technical and production team as well.
Well, I know there's a ton of people that are interested in my very next question, my favorite question. When can people get the opportunity to play Icarus?
That is a good question. So we're looking at sometime next year. Our development is very advanced at this point. Our biggest question really is content. So, we're making the game free to play because we wanted to maximize the number of people that play it. And we're acutely aware a number of our former staff are ex-Grinding Gear Games who made Path of Exile, very talented in the free-to-play area. So we're very cognizant of how much content we need to provide gamers. So at the moment, we're really sort of heading into that.
Well, Dean, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Awesome.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Once again, that was Dean Hall from Rocket Works for the upcoming survival game Icarus. For our next game, let's head to Frankie.
When you're an evil supervillain, it's important to have your own sense of style. What? Evil Cat Psychics are so 2019. Evil Genius 2 asks players the question, how would you design a supervillain fortress? Would you build a pool filled with laser sharks, or would you just give all the home appliances RGB lighting? Here's the world-exclusive first gameplay footage of Evil Genius 2, World Domination.
Give me that rat.
Hey, rat, baby.
It's pizza. Again, I didn't know it was a first Evil Genius.
What's with all these games, bro? I need mobile games. Just with more graphics. Or detail. Icarus comes out in 2021.
2011? What?
2021.
So I said 20. Bro, this game been out. He's stealing the game again.
Sword. We're on step 5. I blanked out after step 1.
He got punched in the face. How dare you redact something that's not redacted? It's not very hidden.
Yeah, how do people get to it?
We are about to see the first official gameplay footage for Godfall on PC.
Hey, Godfall.
Counterplay Games is going to give us a guided tour of the battle for Aperion. And keen observers will notice that this is running in Unreal Engine 5. That's why those shiny sets of armor look oh so gorgeous. You can go on over to the Epic Games Store and wishlist it now, or get more information on Godfall before it releases this holiday season. But for now, let's take a look.
This game
Hello,
doesn't really interest
my name is
me.
Keith Lee.
Alright, so
and I am the game director
Godfall,
for Godfall.
PC or PS5?
On behalf of Counterplay Games,
PS.
we are very excited to share gameplay with
Yeah.
you today. An awesome glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Please enjoy. Godfall is still in development, so some things will change and improve the final product, including visuals and performance. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is
Yeah, I
split
kinda want
into
this.
the elemental realms of earth, water, air,
Air.
and fire.
PS5.
You play a Valorian knight, a god
Ain't nobody going.
warrior,
Who the fuck's gonna play with me on PC? What's the matter?
legendary armors.
And then what if it's like, oh, this is my
Wait, did they just do like the avatar?
I'm not gonna have a physical copy on PC.
Through the realms.
That's true.
You'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history.
Look at that
Now let's
Anubis
talk about
costume.
gameplay in Godfall.
This looks pretty
First,
cool.
Our team wanted to do something different. We wanted to combine action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we think is a whole new genre, the gear slasher.
How's this genre?
The game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment from mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. What you're looking at now is a mid-boss fight, a tougher challenge which we will have to leave for the Please check out the Godfall channels on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you so much for taking a look at Godfall, and we'll be showing you more soon.
Now next up, when PC gamers think of iconic first
Alright, so I have
they think of games
3
like Doom
main games I want.
and Duke Nukem.
No, that's July.
Mortal Shell, Demon Souls, and Godfall. And then I got 2 side games I want. The 2 like space games.
Like glorious enemy dismemberments.
But those I wouldn't be buying, really, anytime.
This is Proteus.
So there's a total of 5 games so far that I want.
Whoa!
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Bro, it's actually Doom.
They literally said, like the FPS games of Doom, Quake, and something else.
Wow,
Because
this looks
Doom has,
awesome.
like 3D like aspects.
What do you call this? Like, it's not like 16-bit.
Pixelated? Proteus?
Early fall 2020. Oh no. Get this mobile game, bitch, out of here. You show me some Doom-like shit and then you switch
Yeah.
to a mobile game.
They didn't make a Pokemon PC game. That's what they need to do.
I love the look of that last one. Fate Tactics is set to scratch that
Not Proteus?
isometric
Shut up.
combat itch that I know a lot of us have been feeling ever since we played Final Fantasy Tactics back in the 90s. Alright, but we're not done with Humble Games yet. Their lineup, as it turns out, isn't all that humble. We're going to take a look at 2 more games from them. Project Wingman, a jet fighter game featuring RPG elements and VR support. And rounding things out is Carto from Sunhead Games, a gorgeous top-down puzzle. Let's take a look.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Godfall looks awesome. I need PC gaming show. Gearbox game, so I'm interested already. Godfall is making my mouth water. I need it. Evil Genius 2 is dope, but tell me about the guinea pig though.
Yeah.
Evil Genius is back. Yes.
This won't defeat
The VR?
airplanes. or
Icarus
whatever.
looks amazing. Can't wait to play it.
Hey, DevBot, have you ever wondered what Gordon Freeman's voicemail message sounds like?
No.
Sean, that is an intriguing inquiry.
Yeah, Evil Genius 2 release. Go.
Transmission.
Why does this keep happening, DevBot? What's with the security? Have you upgraded to Service Pack 2 yet?
The transmission is coming from a powerful space satellite.
Greetings, PC Gaming Show. It is I, your Supreme Leader, Kane. I am commandeering this broadcast to deliver an important mission briefing. We must capture the GDI base marked at these coordinates. This is a strategically significant I'm just kidding. It's me, Joe Coogan. And I can take over this broadcast because I do what I want. Look, you know Command & Conquer has been a major part of your life. It's certainly been a big part of mine. The Command & Conquer Remastered Collection recently launched for PC, and it is an awesome way to relive this classic game
Never heard
With
of
a bunch of new bells and whistles. I mean, who doesn't like 4K graphics, quick matches in multiplayer or modding? Am I right? I personally want to send a big shout out to all you PC gamers who have kept the legacy of Kane alive over these last 25 years. I mean, I live in death, I guess. Thanks for letting me interrupt, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. For the glory of Nod!
Tell me, PC
I don't
gamers, do you have any
I don't know what that
action
was.
figures? Perhaps you're one of the lucky owners of an out-of-print collectible, something you'd never trade away in a million years. Our next game is a celebration of toys and art. On its surface, a game about collecting, customizing, and trading, but it's also a highly social
I
playground.
just realized they have a
for
spy
creativity. One where you
picture
can
in
make
the
your own levels
background.
and
Realize this!
hang out, play mini games, and create together. This is Blankos Block Party.
Why do you do that? You hurt me.
Why do you do the thing you do? For you, delete my feelings.
Legend tells of a place.
Legend never dies.
Comes together.
Is this Little Big Planet?
Play and dance and race.
Is this Roblox? Is this Lego?
Create your own worlds and have your own adventures where you are in charge. Where you can make your very own game.
Do you want to be in charge?
All your friends can come and play. Like this one here. Yep, them too. And I don't know what that dude is, but he is cool. What? They're all toys? Come to life, and I can actually play with them and own them all. That's f***ing sweet. But you see, this place isn't a legend at all. It's a party.
So they made toys of these?
Imagine if you can like customize your own character, which you can.
Here to bring us the inside look at Blankos Block Party
also
is
be able to
Jamie
get a toy
Jackson
of
from
that.
Mythical. Jamie,
That'd be
thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
I would love if you could just address what is Blankos.
Blankos it's a game about vinyl toys kind of coming to life and where they go when a human leaves the room. But it's also more than just a game. It's a place for content creators and gamers and collectors to come together and hang out and build the worlds and games that they really want to play. And you can have as many as your friends can hang out with you as you want. But you could also drop the toys in. So the first toy you can play with is one called it's a shooting mechanic. We got like a unicorn rocket launcher that fires ice creams. We got like a cactus grenade launcher that fires these little cactus balls. So it's all about kind of like arcade fun shooter stuff. And you can set that up as a team shooter. You can have squads. You can do a bunch of stuff. But you can just have that free for all. Some other stuff we're going to be dropping is race toys. So you could just do point to point. You
Hey,
can do
Berserk.
a super sweet like platformer. You can just go A to B.
Alright.
You can do laps. And then another one is because Blankos, they all survive on good vibes. That's kind of what powers them. So another one you can do is actually just a vibe collection. And what's kind of super cool is all of those toys work with each other. So you could build a race, and then you could drop some guns in it, and it can be a race, but you can pick up guns on the way and try and knock each other out.
So you have these huge flexible tools, this community focus. We've also seen in games like Fortnite these in-game events. Are these kinds of things that you think will show up in Blankos as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
You said the
we talked
curse.
about that from the beginning of development, that Blankos wasn't just this place for players to go and
Does he have a Blankos behind him? You see that little toy?
to be able to share with them different content, whether that's a music concert, whether it's a
Right.
trailer, you know, whether it's something no one's seen
I don't
yet.
know.
But absolutely,
Maybe.
that we're definitely.
If they make his face big, it'll be easier to see.
Well, talk to me about the
Oh,
number
never
of
mind.
different designs. Like, where are these designs coming from? How many are there?
We're not talking about
See?
the numbers in season 1 just yet, but we are talking about the artists.
Might be.
So, we're really stoked we've been able to work with some of my favorites.
Is that a
that I've been
monkey in
buying the
space
vinyl toys of
with
over the
like
years.
a
So John Paul
Daredevil
Kaiser
headline?
is a great artist from the UK. I ended up buying some of his toys
Oh.
in New York about 6 years ago, and now we get to work together and bring his toys to life in the game, which has been great fun. James Broman, who I think just kind of really epitomizes vinyl toy design, just those clean vector-based lines. And one of my personal favorites is Pete Fowler, who for me was kind of one of the grandfathers of vinyl toy design.
I know people are going to want more information. They're going to want to know when they can play Blankos, when they can see more. Where do they go for that?
If you want to keep just up to date with things, go and check out blankos.com. You can register there right now, so you can, secure your account name and get ready for launch. We're going to be launching end of the year, so not too far away now. But we're also going to be starting to look for our beta.
It looks like they
soon
are
as well. So if you
toys.
get registered, we might be able to get you in that.
Jamie from Mythical, thank you
Why
so
does it
much for
not let
joining
you
us today.
create your own
Thanks for having me, guys.
character?
Once
I
again,
don't
the name of the game is Blankos.
I think it's
Block
like
Party.
your name. What are you talking about
Let's take a look
the
at what's
website
coming
right now?
next at this year's PC
Yeah.
Gaming Show.
I think it's just your
You're watching
name.
the PC Gaming Show, presented by PC. Stay tuned for more trailers,
Hey, Berserk.
announcements, and footage coming up later.
There's really only like two types of games I like, right? Medieval fantasy and sci-fi horror, right?
Horror strategy game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lords, and more. Back to you, Frankie.
So every game I'm gonna be picking from this is one of those, you know?
Flight action games.
Sure.
And our next
It's either gonna be fantasy or sci-fi,
expands on
but
that
like
tradition
mostly
with
medieval
gorgeous
fantasy and
and
sci-fi
crafty
horror.
universe. The focus here is on exploration and
Ugh.
fighting. With alien species,
The top 3 games I want are all medieval fantasy.
unique modules, weapons, and devices. And as we're about to see in this next trailer, combat won't just take place in the cold vacuum of space, but also the atmospheres of the planets themselves.
Oh!
Here's Everspace 2.
We're halfway through.
It's been an hour already?
It's only been an hour.
Bruh.
It's been 90 minutes. Yeah.
No 1 hours? And I didn't know there was a first Everspace. All these 2s, you know?
Wait, what?
The fuck?
What?
And a little spaceship.
It ain't little.
Same. Okay, so it does. Okay. I was about to say it looked like it had like more in it.
This looks nice.
If you're a weed that wants to fuck spaceships, yeah.
Like, you ever play like a
Eve?
Ace Combat? You're just like, bro, I want a spaceship now. Like, alright, here you go.
I'm pretty sure PlanetSide 2 is exactly like this. But like,
I've never
in
heard of
space.
The shooter.
Is it a shooter?
Yeah.
Oh, I must be thinking of something else.
I think you're thinking like Eve.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it the one that you spend real money and it costs a bunch to do battles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Eve online.
Close alpha starting.
How the fuck am I getting?
Oh shit, Everspace.
PS4.
Oh, public service announcement. Ah, fuck off.
Oh, Mortal Shell's coming to PS4.
How do you know?
Look in the nerd shit, the trailer. It says PS4. Mortal Godfall says PS5.
No, I'm good.
Why you asking then?
PC gamers, I'm sure you'll agree. If a horse shows up at your door and you don't remember ordering a horse, it's probably best to keep the door shut. One of the coolest things about a Total War Saga Troy, the next game from Troy Assembly, is that it will enable players to
What did that
experience
mean?
multiple different versions
Trojan
of the
horse.
iconic battle
Oh.
rampage, including several explanations for what that mythical horse actually was. I'll get the door while you watch the latest trailer.
Ew.
Neck.
Oh, silver-tongued Odysseus. There is only one
Oh my god, it's
responsible
Civilization
for the
18.
and that is war.
In Total War Saga Troy, you can rewrite the events of one of the greatest conflicts ever told, the Trojan War. As Odysseus,
Penguin!
the legendary city of Troy in 3 ingenious and equally devastating ways,
Call him a bitch.
all based around
Yeah.
different theories from throughout the ages as to what the iconic Trojan
Go ahead.
Horse
Oh wait, he's been wanting me to like stab someone.
They appear to be mighty.
Come here.
No defenses are impregnable.
Come here.
Using
Come here.
gargantuan siege towers, take the fight to
Come
the
here.
walls. And force them back into their pitiful.
Penguin said call him a fat bitch. You gonna do?
Yeah, I got you. Penguin, you fat bitch.
He said spit on his face.
I'm good.
The enemy are unaware of your presence. Position your troops to retain your advantage once the attack begins.
Penguin, get in the voice chat, little queef.
Troops into the city.
Little queef guy.
A vast, horse-headed vessel, fit for the gods. Under the cloak of darkness, use guerrilla tactics to sabotage the unbreachable city gates, leaving the Trojan warriors defenseless.
Fuck.
Begin razing the city to the ground.
Their walls
Alright, Penguin. If you get in here,
Even the greatest defenses cannot
I'll
stand
send you a
against
picture
nature's
of
might. In a
the
land
rabbit's feet.
ravaged by earthquakes, patience is rewarded. Send your troops forward. Troy is yours for the taking.
they're good luck.
Meets history in a war that will define the ages. Experience the legend of Troy this summer.
victory will make you immortal.
That was a Total War Saga Troy, which was played in 2021. And hey, speaking of sneaking in big surprises, a master of segue. This year, we've teamed up with Intel to build a legendary custom computer inspired by art,
Intel.
I'll Photoshop you looking them.
in the game, DevBot. I understand you know your way around a computer, right?
Affirmative. Sean, I have a soft spot for Bronze Age computers.
Well, great. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit more?
Can do, Sean. Behold, PC gamers. This build is centered around Intel's CPU.
Whoa.
Intel Core i9 10900K.
Whoa.
Looks like you got stuff up in there. Look dusty.
Whoa. It's bronze. Whoa, a big dick PC for a shitty game.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Good job, guys. Good job.
I won't be able to maintain 1,000 FPS with this.
Whoa, dude. Big dick.
It's got multiple fans and liquid cooling. What the fuck?
Is that the PC? Like,
yeah,
that whole thing? Shape?
Yeah.
PCs are more
I mean,
than specs. They're
not obviously like the big
When you
shield.
build a PC,
It's just like
you form a relationship with that piece of hardware.
a little,
We wanted to show you every step of
little
that
showpiece.
process. For this build, we enlisted a master craftsman, Brian Carter, a PC modder with over a decade and a half of experience. PC Gamer and Intel have created a
And
four-part
you just get
series following
Linus.
Brian as he created this epic artifact.
It'll probably take too
DevBot,
long.
Cue it up.
You probably drop it.
Yep.
Hey, my name is Brian Carter, and I've been building custom PC mods for over 16
Ew.
years. I'm working with Intel and a Total War Saga Troy on a very special custom PC project.
No,
will
that
see
is
the
the
debut at the PC Gaming
PC?
Show. Join me in a
Yeah,
four-part
but
video
like
series
not
where
an
I take
actual
you through
piece
each
of it.
stage the scratch
Like
build process.
an
We
actual
begin
PC
with the
part.
inspiration and
It's just
design
like a
phase, where we
shield.
figure out how to take the amazing
Oh, I know
design
that.
from a Total War Saga
I don't think you
Troy
do.
and functionalize
I
them
wasn't
to
saying
power
it's
sensors.
still attached to the base
The
thing.
10th
I
gen
think
Intel Core i9 10900K processor.
where it,
Then I'll show you how
part
to assemble,
of the
finish,
build.
and test this one-of-a-kind PC.
Yeah, see, it's attached to
A
it.
big thank you to Intel and Creative Assembly for letting me work on this incredibly
If it ain't
fun and
detachable,
challenging
you
project.
suck.
I hope you like it.
Oh,
He barred it
so
in, glued
it's
it.
so good. And I have some good news. Episode 1 is available now, and I have even better news. You can win this PC from DevBot's loving clutches. Head on over to
It's too
pcgamer.com/intelpc
big of a fucking-
to learn more and enter for
Bruh.
a chance to win.
Probably heavy as fuck too.
And with that,
Yeah.
it's time to return to more PC Gaming Show action with the fantastic Frankie.
Last year, Remnant from the Ashes challenged gamers to take on monstrous creatures in a post-apocalyptic world. Today, we're excited to announce the biggest update yet for the game. Upcoming DLC that will...
Oh, Remnants from Ashes. That's a like a
of humankind.
like horror looking Dark Souls kind of game. Remember I was talking about that? Well, probably not, but Yeah, it's a game like Vampire that I was gonna buy, but people reviewed it bad, just like Vampire. Not bad, but not great.
Never heard of it.
It's a digital-only game. That's why I don't have it, or the main reason I don't have it. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, see, it's a little horror, like sci-fi horror Dark Souls game.
Bitch, let me watch the trailer.
Fuck you.
Don't, bitch.
Shut up.
Who the fuck told you?
You still
What's
talking
your
over it though.
opinions?
You still talking over it.
Yo!
Don't look at that.
You better suck some dick.
Ooh, Berserk? Yeah.
Huh? Is that a fucking bear?
No, it's
Mole
a-
rat.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
I don't know why I said Dark Souls.
Remnant from the
The
ashes.
new Remnant from the Ashes content looks fantastic. And you know what else is fantastic? Hearing the opinions of strangers
You're
from
beautiful,
the internet.
beautiful.
Nothing
Hello,
makes
Mama
my
on
day
TV.
As much as hearing what's inside your mind. So please use hashtag PC Gaming Show on whatever your platform of preference may be, and you just might have
There's
your
a lot of
comments
just
show up
Persona.
live on the show. Now for our next
Airborne
title,
Kingdom.
we have to look at classic remasters. Capcom has been
Miyazaki.
updating the original Resident Evil games.
What?
And in the
I thought it
same
said
vein,
titties.
2K is now updating Mafia. The original Mafia trilogy is getting a full definitive edition remaster, with the original game, the 2002 Mafia, getting a full ground-up remake with 4K support.
Heebie-jeebies.
We got a brand new trailer for you. So let's take a look at Lost Heaven 2 decades later.
Tommy.
2 decades? What the fuck?
How long you been in town?
Dude.
No, this isn't gameplay. Just said it.
They handed you the Morello case.
Oh
Right out of
no.
the gate.
What's the gameplay be from 2002?
And what's it to you? Case must be getting pretty cold.
The only
by now.
thing that's changed
Or you
is
got
the
something
fucking
like that.
cutscenes.
Yeah, I might have some.
Wait, was Mafia a good series?
I think people like Mafia. Not so much Mafia 3. Mafia like 2 was pretty good, people say.
I've never played Mafia.
I tried Mafia 2. It was okay. I liked it.
Thomas Andrews.
Mafia 3 looked like ass though. There was like one type of mission, repeated over and over.
So this is just the first Mafia? Oh, never mind. Xbox One, PS4, Steam.
Man, DevBot, after a beautiful trailer like that, I gotta know, do you have any contacts in the Mafia?
Sean, I have left that life behind me. I'm programmed not to form relationships with organized crime. However, I can call one of the developers of Mafia Definitive Edition.
Oh, fantastic. Let's ring him up, DevBot. Joining me
Oh.
to talk about Mafia is the president and CCO.
It's just all 3 games in one. I know what the fuck it is. Don't talk about it.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So for people
This
who
is-
haven't
thanks for having me, and they
played the
left.
original Mafia, which is a 2002 release, talk to us about this game.
Mafia: The Definitive Edition is a complete ground-up remake of Mafia from 2002, which is a seminal game that really launched the Mafia franchise. And in Mafia, you take on the role of
2002. So this bitch came out like what, PS2?
during the 1930s, actually
Yeah.
during the height of Prohibition, in a city called Lost Heaven, which is loosely based on Chicago.
Whoa.
And as a member of the Salieri crime family, he really gets embroiled in a war with the Morello crime family, and we kind of explore that story, Tommy's evolution from cab driver to respected member of the Mafia.
I feel like in the last 10 years we've seen HD editions, remasters that are more graphical updates, but my understanding is that this is far more than just a new coat of paint on a game from 2002. Talk to me about what a remake means.
Everything
Like
was
Final
rebuilt,
Fantasy?
so every asset, every cinematic was reshot, and all the gameplay was completely redone. Now we've kept all the same big beats from the original game. The story is the same for the most part. All the big plot points are there. All the missions are there and represented. But again, everything was completely rebuilt from the ground up in order to kind of meet the expectations of today's gamers and take advantage of today's technology.
The location in pretty much every open world game is a central character. In 2002, we have seen a ton of gameplay changes between then and now, 2020. Can you talk a little bit about some of the ways you've updated the open world setting, and maybe some of the new mechanics that players can expect?
So we do that a number of different ways. You know, one, we looked at how populated can we make it, and we took some of the kind of world interactions and some of the things that we did with, you know, crowds and non-player characters and other kind of city life from Mafia 3 and put them into you know, Mafia the Definitive Edition. But we also looked at, are there ways for us to kind of redesign the city so it's more fun to drive around? You know, do we need to widen the streets? Do we need to make sure that there's not as many you know, 90-degree turns so that you can kind of coast around corners? And as we capture the feel of the vehicles, are there things that we want to do to make sure that the roads have, you know, grip or they're slick in the rain? And so that, I think, brought a lot of life to it as well, because most of the way that you engage with the city is through driving.
I mean, speaking of rebuilding things from the ground up, I gotta ask you about the cinematics. I mean, they looked gorgeous in the trailer. Yeah. And I mean, what was the process of rebuilding all of those?
What was that funny to him?
For us, it was really, you know, how do we recreate these? Again, taking advantage of some of the cutting edge stuff that we've been doing at Hangar 13. So, you know, we have, you know, really great facial scanning and likeness capture
Why are we gonna talk about
technology,
this stuff?
state-of-the-art mocap facility.
It's just more
so
graphics.
we really wanted to take
like,
advantage of that for, you know, the definitive edition. So
And then watch like Motor Show gets like just a trailer and no one talks about it.
Some of that language and add some of that character development and maybe some of that clarity that we were.
Who says it's even gonna be here?
The essence of each moment.
Well, now
Yeah,
it's
who
time
did
for
say
my
it was gonna be
favorite
here?
question.
No
when
one.
can we play Mafia Definitive Edition, and where can people?
Why
get
did
it
I
now?
think Motor Show would be here?
So,
I don't know.
August 28th.
Crackhead.
Fuck! Please have Motor Show here.
College push right now, but I'm really confident, really bullish in that date right now. If you want more information, you can go to mafiagame.com.
After seeing the trailer, I personally am hyped, Hayden. Thank you so much for joining us at this year's PC Gaming Show. Once again, mafiagame.com. For our next title, it's time to head on over to Frankie.
Sean, next up, it's one of those games that looks so pretty, we just had to show it to you. Ever wondered what Slay the Spire might be like with Tim Burton at the helm?
Nope.
Well, Road Lords could be the answer. It's
I
being
have
jointly
no
developed
clue
by
what the fuck
Cyanide
you
and
just
Leica
said.
Studio.
Slay the
It's
Spire,
usually
like,
building
but
a
like
team
Tim
from
Burton,
storybook psychos like Dracula, Bloody Mary, and Baron Samedi. Makes all the more sense when you realise you're being employed by the devil himself. A job that has my name written all over it. The game is out this October, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer.
Hi
We're
everyone,
getting, like,
and welcome to this exclusive
2.5
gameplay reveal of our new title,
months
Rogue
left.
Lords. Development is moving forward, and we are very
Cyberpunk.
excited to share some in-game elements and combat mechanics for the very first time. Rogue Lords is a rogue-like game where you play as the devil. You have to build your team with legends of evil and lead them in runs through multiple events and fights. After a terrible defeat years ago, you're finally coming back with your most faithful disciples to wreak havoc and terror in a world unbalanced after your long absence. The combat is turn-based and strategic. You will need to build your set of skills through your run to be prepared for any threat, analyze your enemy's next attacks, and create
This looks
combos
like Wage
for
Shadow
victory.
Legends.
Every skill
But
costs
spooky.
action points. Think how to make the best of them each turn. When one of your disciples becomes vulnerable, your own health bar is exposed, which is persistent during the entire run. If your health is reduced to 0, your run is finished. In Rogue Lords, you are the
Permadeath?
devil, so you don't have to play by the same rules as mortals. When the situation becomes tricky, you can use souls to play with the interface and change an enemy health bar, for example. This is an expensive trick to use, but very powerful and useful in the most difficult fights. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for more
That's
info coming soon. See you next time.
Cheat.
If you're
You
a
can
big fan
cheat
of
at the
roguelike,
game, it's a
you'll then know
feature.
for two things: procedurally generated worlds and permadeath. Our
Yeah, it
next
did look
game
like a
on
mobile
Xbox
game.
2 puts an interesting twist on these ideas. What if your character's demise changed the game world itself, altering it for all of your future playthroughs? From developer Ludomotion and publisher Big Sugar, this
Big
is
Sugar?
Underscore 2: The Wayfarer's Legacy.
One called upon to be the
Oh,
next
oh.
wayfarer. Will you answer?
when tasked to take your place in
No.
a long line of
And sweat.
heroes. Will you waver?
Whoa, dude. Ew, that thing just went.
Challenged to forge your
Ooga booga,
legacy
ooga
of
booga.
strife, hardship, and magic? Will you be victorious?
No.
The TV show?
This is our world. It is your purview. From beyond the gate into the First Valley, there is no return. Will you be ready?
The latest update for Dauntless is the most ambitious chapter
Dauntless?
yet for this online free-to-play RPG.
Does it make it
In
better?
Call of the Void, players unravel a mystery surrounding an ancient civilization, culminating in a
No, I
showdown
didn't.
with a new otherworldly behemoth. And as a nice little bonus,
Yeah, I had to fight the same monster 10 times just to fight,
and use the code
unlock the
PC
next
Gaming
one.
Show 2020,
It's like,
you can get
cool.
some free in-game rewards.
It was boring the first time, and I'm glad I get to fight
Let's
it
take a
9
closer
more
look
before
at
you
this
let me have the
update
option to
available
fight a new
now
one.
in Dauntless. This is Call of the
It
Void.
doesn't help that it has Fortnite graphics as well.
Like, if I wasn't because you have to meet a certain item requirement minimum, and to do that, you basically have to have the whole set of the newest monster. So every time there's a new monster, I have to fight it over and over to get all the gear from it, or else I am not allowed to fight the next monster. So every single monster is like a 10 fight thing on it, and it's really boring. So, well, not really boring, but the first time it's fun. You fight it. After you fight it 5 times, it's like, oh my fucking god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, I've played it before. It's just I've only played like maybe like 2 to 3 hours. Got bored.
There's still more games to come on the PC Gaming Show. Here's what's around the corner. Take a closer look at Blightbound, the new action RPG from Devolver. A special collection of exciting independent games coming to PC. Back to you, Frankie.
There aren't many games about being
Back to
in
you,
nature,
Frankie.
which is why Among Trees caught my eye. In this first-person survival sandbox, you get to explore a colourful, breathing world that's full to the brim with life. Just don't go wandering around like Snow White.
Wondering what's going
deadly
through your
beasts
head.
share this painted world with you, and you'll want to move carefully to avoid their bitey bits. Produced by a 3-person team out of Sweden, this project demonstrates the creative power of independent creators on PC.
Penguin, don't hug nothing.
You can hug that though.
No, you can't even hug that. He just typed in the chat, hugs. I should hit him for that. He's grabbing ass now.
Is it Salt's ass?
Oh yeah, he sees yours.
No. No.
This is the type of music Penguin dances to.
I'll beat that bear.
He said spreads mayo on ass.
Mail or mayo?
Mayo.
Now, if you're like me, you've drunk your fair share of
He
potions
spreads
in
mayo
video
on
games over
ass,
the years.
proceeds to take bite.
You've probably never stopped to
So, you
consider
feel
the
that?
business side of these magical
I'm
elixirs.
allergic to mayo.
In Potionnomics, you're a witch who must save her potion shop from the clutches of greedy loan sharks, bartering and haggling with a slew of demanding customers. Let's take a closer look at this unique.
Looks like she's wearing like a weird snuggie.
Why did I also think about her shirt at that moment?
Like I've been thinking about her shirt. Like this doesn't look like a shirt. Like, she should just
I was
wear a
thinking, man,
snuggie.
that thing looks really soft. I wouldn't want to like the or I don't think I would like the texture. Seems like that type of fuzzy bullshit.
Fleece.
Yeah, and I don't like that texture.
I like
Gives me the shivers.
silk. I like silk. Silk's nice.
She is British. Silk? You fancy fuck. You got silk underwear?
Nah.
You want?
Yeah.
Penguin, give him some silk underwear.
Yeah, come on, give it to me.
Her face doesn't
Yeah,
change.
blank stare.
I don't like this.
Potion seller of the game?
This game is hurting my brain. I don't know how, it just is.
Potionomics.
We spend a lot of time in video games fixated on finding the best, the most powerful gear. But in our next game, Mortal Shell, things are a little different. You aren't scouring a dungeon looking for a +1 sword. You're exploring a shattered world for the remains of defeated warriors.
This man sat up.
Then possess like a ghost. These are the Mortal Shells, and they're much more than mere pieces of armor and stats.
Whoa.
Each one has a complicated backstory, a playstyle, and an identity that might give you mixed feelings about the body you're occupying. Coming later this year exclusively to the Epic Games Store on PC, let's take a look at this gorgeous...
It says PS4, so maybe like later. But fuck! It's Mortal.
Are you tweeting like, ah, Mother Shell?
No.
Oh. Do it.
Oh,
See if
shut
you
up.
pop
PC gaming show.
Alright, I'll try it.
Hashtag PC Gaming Show.
Consecrated fires revealed.
No, I'm not logged in, so no.
Bruh.
But beneath it all, no monsters, no gods.
I'll type in here.
Only oblivion.
What are you doing
I
on
typed
YouTube?
it there. Yeah.
Let's see if I can see it. I think I saw it. Yeah, there you are. Yo, give me Mortal Shell now.
Yeah. Damn.
Why are you using Discord? Fucking.
Do you see this? Okay, that's it. Please
Yeah.
talk about it.
Oh.
Not over. Oh shit. What did you just do?
He yoinked the key.
Join the Discord for
Yoink.
beta.
Yeah, I'm gonna. July. Please talk about it.
But wait, there's more. We've gotten the chance to see some of the core gameplay of Mortal Shell, but now it's time to talk about bosses. Bosses are a classic staple of this type of RPG, and in our second piece of Mortal Shell footage, we see a boss that isn't just a one-and-done threat. Instead, it's a constant adversary throughout the campaign. The
Ooh.
Pattern is a mysterious figure who stalks the player throughout Mortal Shell. As you grow in skill and master new weapons, so will he. The clip we're about to watch shows the player's very first duel with the elusive adversary. Let's take a look.
Cool. So it's a rival throughout the entire game, the same guy?
Yep, red versus blue. You chose the Charmander, he chose the Squirtle.
I just want to ask, why the fuck are you like skinless?
It's like what the fuck is it?
Dark Souls? Hollow?
Yeah, Hollow. No. Deprived, probably. But you're only deprived.
Look how fucking nice even just like naked gameplay is.
Look at that water.
That water does look nice.
I'm guessing that
Imagine-
stone skin is like a parry, you know? Because when he goes stone skill and he hits him, he gets like an immediate counter. But when he doesn't hit him, when he turns stone skin, see? It doesn't really do anything. But if he goes stone and then hits him, it's immediate like parry. Shrimp said my pumpkin I left over there is in the yard and now has, like, children, she said. The seeds.
What does that even mean?
It grew more pumpkins.
Oh shit, that's
I
kind
think
of cool.
everyone's trying to load MortarShell like .com. I get a 503 error.
Oh my god. Please.
Is that Legolas? Wait, no. What's that fucking?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Fuck.
Lavasioth and
yeah.
something. The mud one.
Typically on the PC Gaming Show, we don't spend too much time talking about the Nintendo 64. But the beauty of PC gaming
Ghost
is
in
that
the
one
Mortal
way or
Shell?
another,
Shut the fuck
almost
up.
all games find their way to us and are often better off for it. After giving Blade Runner and Turok the Remastered, Night Dive Studios is now modernizing Shadow Man, a 1999 cult classic. They're adding in support for 4K and widescreen plus a whole suite of cut content from this dark action classic. Let's take a closer look.
Oh shit, look. Mortal Shell on YouTube is 4 minutes ago and 100 views.
We spend a lot of time in
8 downloads already. Fuck.
I'm not seeing much on this website.
Text engine. Is this the old game? Or is this actually the new game?
They're like, hey guys, we're just gonna do this.
This sure does look like 4K. Oh my god.
This is the best game I've ever seen. Graphics wise.
Is that just like an asshole just like popped open? Someone, you just fighting bald bitches.
Yeah. This better not be the graphics right now. I've seen Lego stop motion with better looks. It looks like a cool world though, you know? Or like if it was like visual up to today, it'd be kind of interesting to look at. Doesn't seem like there's much to gameplay though. Seems like it's walk around, jump. What is it, a platformer?
Like a couple enemies here and there.
Yeah, it's like a platformer with a couple enemy. But it seems like a basic platformer, nothing crazy, you know? I don't get it. What's the game?
I am on a first-name basis with our next guest, as he has been here at the PC Gaming Show 6 years running. From Tripwire Interactive, the president himself, it's John Gibson. Thanks so much for joining us, John.
My name is
Sean, it's my pleasure.
James
I'm so excited to be back with you again to talk about so much cool stuff happening at Tripwire.
Yeah, you guys have been doing a lot of stuff, and I just want to kick
With
off
all
by
these
asking,
games that they're like
talking about Killing Floor 2.
So Killing
all
Floor
you
2
really
just
need is
released
like
the Perilous Plunder Summer Update. It's got 4 new
$200
weapons,
PC.
Blunderbuss, Glock 18, Kaboom Stick, Tesla Launcher, new official map called Desolation, Space Pirate themed outfits. We're running a seasonal event with rewards until July 7th.
Alright, this is my
And right now,
get a snack.
it's free on Steam for a week, so you can go play it.
Or a drink.
I also have to ask about the follow-up to a game that was announced at the PC Gaming Show, Chivalry 2. Talk to me about Chivalry 2.
So we're working with Torn Banner Studios. We're publishing.
Wait a minute, Chivalry 2.
And Chivalry 2 is coming along great. It's so fun, and we're excited to announce some big news: cross-play between the PC and the consoles, so you
Cool.
can hack and slash your console friends in Chivalry 2.
And last, a game that has been so popular on Twitch. Talk to me about
I kinda want it.
Maneater.
Yeah, so
Maneater.
we were so excited to get Maneater out the door. You know, we've shown it
All
to
right,
you
now.
guys originally in 2018. We had all that fun with Frankie in the shark suit, which I'm kind of missing. The game is doing great. People are loving it. So much fan love, so many fan videos. We're just really happy to have it out there and people eating lots of humans.
It's such a funny game, too. You know, you've talked a little bit about what games, what has been announced from Tripwire Interactive. What's coming up next for Tripwire?
So I wish we could come forward and announce an all-new game, and that would be great, but I can give you a few hints. So Chivalry 2, is in process. It's going to be coming out in the not too distant future, hopefully. Maneater, we're taking the community feedback and we're looking at things that we can add to the game. So you haven't seen the last of Maneater. And Killing Floor 2, the game came out in 2015. So we're really thinking about what's next for the Killing Floor franchise. So stay tuned.
Well, if history is any indicator, John, I'm sure I'll see you at next year's PC Gaming Show with those very updates. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Now, at this year's PC Gaming Show, we've already taken the look at some Epic Game Store exclusives. Mortal Shell in particular looks very promising. But for a sense of what else there is, let's take a look at this.
Epic Games. The only reason
Alright,
why
hello?
people have Epic Games is for the free games.
What is this? Please tell me it's the end. It's over?
No.
Mortal Shell! Shut up, Penguin.
Yo,
What game sucks?
Creator.
Why is it telling us to purchase games?
It's for Epic Games.
The only reason why people have Epic Games is for the free games that they give out. There's no other reason.
Yeah, Penguin Meat Boy. You excited?
Valhalla.
This looks like a good game.
Penguin says he remembers when he played Meat Boy. He hated his life.
Blightbound is a 3-player dungeon crawler where you and your friends explore unique dungeons, fighting a terrifying cadre of mystical and monstrous enemies, grab valuable loot, and recover fallen heroes to expand your roster of available warriors. Blightbound will battle its way onto Steam Early Access later this year as an ever-expanding game with new maps, new heroes to add to your roster, and new loot to retrieve through free updates.
Behold, Blightbound, a cooperative dungeon crawler that tasks 3 heroes
Penguin,
to
blink!
venture down from their mountain refuge to face the abominations
Little
of the
freak,
Blight,
don't blink.
a mysterious and corrupting fog that enshrouds the land. Each player will choose a hero from one of 3 classes: warrior, forge Titan's might, assassin,
Let me at him.
or mage.
My greatest power is
Battle a
Where's the
terrifying
paladin?
horde of monstrous enemies and colossal bosses. Each class of hero fulfills a specific role on the team to overcome mounting odds, solve clever puzzles, and synchronize their ultimate abilities to unleash massive damage.
This seems like an
Battle
okay
through
game.
3 distinct lands, each with several dungeons to conquer, including the eerie Gravemonger, the oppressive Underhold, and the precarious Blood Ridge. Steel your nerves and prepare once again to enter the Blight Warrior.
We've been seeing a lot of kid-friendly games and like indie games. No FPS games.
You want them shooters?
Are you
Yeah, I want the shooters.
about that computer? I know I am. So, oh, sorry. And now more from the PC Gaming Show.
One thing we cherish about PC gaming is its openness. The PC is a platform where anyone can build stuff, tinker, and express themselves, and that spirit invites creators, streamers, developers, stores, and all kinds of different voices to contribute to PC gaming's vibrancy. We've already featured a lot of exciting independent games here today, But in rapid fire succession, here are 8 more indie projects that we're excited about. Shadows of Doubt is a detective stealth game set in a fully simulated sci-fi noir city.
That kind of messed me up. Like 3D with like 2D aspects to it. Hey, this is pretty neat.
I'm hacking into the mainframe. Oh, it's a detective game. I forgot she said that. So, you gotta find a murderer?
In the Forgotten City,
Okay, thanks.
you fall into an ancient
I'm still thinking like the way Mortal Shell was fighting with the combat. I got a video in the nerd shit now I want to look at.
Mortal Shell.
Shut up. Shut up. Some of the monsters, the way he swings his sword in Mortal Shell is fucking awesome as well.
Somebody is about to end our lives. Your job is to figure out.
Ew.
Stop.
If Mortal Shell isn't buggy or anything, I think this is gonna be one of my favorite games. The animations for how he like charges up attacks in that game looks fucking awesome.
You just missed worst things I've ever seen.
Play as investigation freak Lady Love Dies.
Forgotten City, their faces, ugh.
And breathe life back
It's like
into
they
paradise.
took Oblivion and like made another game out of it.
Last night, Paradise was killed. I'm investigation freak Lady Love Dies,
Ew.
reporting for duty. It's my job to scour the streets of Paradise and hunt for evidence. Any one of these psychopaths could have done it.
What
Breathing
the
life
fuck?
back into Paradise won't be easy. When love dies, all that remains are the facts. Paradise Killer, coming soon.
Haven is an RPG about the journey of 2 lovers escaped to a lost planet to stay together.
Here we go. More wrestling.
What is this?
Don't have to scrub.
At worst, I kill them.
Whoa. You.
Oh, come on. Dodge this one! Got it. You rock! You like that?
That's gotta hurt.
What is this?
Cartel Tycoon is a narrative-driven drug empire simulator where you rule as a succession of fictional drug lords in a world where death and violence are inevitable.
Obi abi ooh 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 ooh. Berserk, this is your kind of game.
I hate all of this.
Trash Sailors is a survival co-op adventure game set in a dangerous, ruined world full of junk where you can great flood.
Is this like Flapjack?
Flapjack was a good ship.
Yeah, they're all saying Flapjack in the chat thing. Flapjack 2 and shit.
Chris Tales is an
Yeah,
indie
that literally looked like Flapjack.
RPGs that lets you experience past, present, and future simultaneously.
Whoa, dude. He's on crack. That guy only had shields?
Everybody only has shields. Chris Tales. Or Christ Tales. They got big eyes.
Set in a vibrant fantasy world created in collaboration with RPG veteran Chris Avallone, Alaloth offers fast-paced
I gotta join the
action
Discord
with a
for
deep
Mortal Shell.
narrative,
My
bringing
balls.
ARPG dynamics to a new level with a
Our
skill-based
blue
gameplay
is gonna
inspired by great classics and modern masterpieces.
My God, I'm still looking at it too.
I can't believe I said this name correctly.
I think Mortal Shell is gonna, because right now my favorite games are Dark Souls and Monster Hunters, right? I think Mortal Shell is gonna be like right under Monster Hunter.
Well, what about Godfall?
That might be like around Dragon Dogma, which is like, you know, definitely in my top 10.
Weird West is a curious project from the co-creators of two of our
Well, I'm talking about
favorite
series, not
Dishonored
games.
and
Games,
Prey.
fucking.
Despite its top-down perspective, Weird West carries forth much of the same spirit of those
Like
first-person
series.
games laid out in a dark reimagining of the Wild West, filled with fantastical creatures. From Wolfeye Studios and Devolver, let's take a look at Weird West.
I would say my first favorite series is Souls series, and then the Monster Hunter series, and then I don't know, maybe the Divinity games or those type of games.
Scoundrel, and anything in between.
Telltale is a good company.
This ain't quite the Wild West as you
But I didn't play
They were
much.
such a good company. Why didn't they go out of business?
They went out of business because they wasted money.
with their own rules and their own.
How'd they waste money if they were just making games?
They made too many at the same time.
Weird West.
But if they made too many, there should have been a lot of people just buying them. That good. If they were that good.
Well, they was really like getting that Walking Dead stuff out a lot.
Yeah, they had the Daryl version, and then the little girl. I forget her name. Wendy or some bullshit.
Coming out here could be the best thing that ever happened.
Then also they had.
If you can survive.
Didn't they also have like a Game of Thrones Telltale?
Joining me to talk about Weird West
They
is
had
the
a
president
Batman
and creative
Telltale
director
game.
at Wolfeye Studios.
Yeah,
It's
that's all I remember.
The Wolf
Colantonio.
Telltale?
Oh, Wolf Among Us.
I am awesome and eager to talk
Minecraft.
about this game, and I want to start with something
They-
very straightforward. What?
Oh yeah, they
is
did the
Weird
Minecraft
West.
TV show.
Weird West is an
That's like
action
show.
RPG that is set in an environment that is called the Weird West, and it's very much
But if
of
they
the kind of
stop
games
focusing
that
on the Walking
I've
Dead
been
and made
working
like
on in the past,
other
except that the
stories,
perspective is more
they
like
would've
a
stayed alive.
isometric, top-down kind of view.
Yeah, I mean, we've referenced
They made, like, what,
Prey and
8
Dishonored, and we
seasons of
normally
The
think
Walking
of the
Dead
immersive sim
Telltale?
as first-person games like that. What happens
Something
when
like
you try
that,
to
5?
translate that to that top-down isometric perspective?
I don't know.
There's
I
no-
didn't follow him.
Much different in the
Yeah, I
in
fell
the
off
spirit.
after the
You
first.
will
I fell
really
off before the first.
Find yourself at home.
I was interested.
It's just that it's a different perspective. So instead of seeing through the eyes of the player,
I don't think
character,
I don't think I could have
you
fell
have
off. I
a
was never
chance
on.
to run a party of people, so you have followers, and you have more kind of like a strategy kind of view.
No.
But the exploration and
Bitch.
everything is, still the same kind of spirit, but with a different
Trying to listen to
perspective.
this game I
And,
don't
in
care about.
particular for people that maybe haven't played immersive sims, I know that the whole notion of creative problem solving is a big aspect. Multiple ways to get past the same obstacle. Can you give
The
some
guinea pig is
examples of
called
that in
Toddy,
Weird West?
short for Toffee,
Games
which is
where
his young
we set up an
owner
environment
wasn't
for you,
able to pronounce.
a context. There's a world, there are characters, there are objects, and all of those objects have got
She finally
consistent
answered.
rules. And then there's an objective, which is, for example, go inside this house and frame a character by putting a letter that he did not actually truly write, but you put it there so that the sheriff can find it, right? You could do it in a very stealthy way, which would be what you would imagine people would do. So probably use a power and put
That was
people to
very
sleep
stealthy.
and then get inside.
You've talked about the different things that you can do as a player in the game, but who are you? What can the player do to shape who the character is over the course of the game?
Right, so this is a very good question and also a very dangerous one for me.
It's the riskiest question yet, man.
To make it simple, you are going to play 5 different characters. Once the main quest is over with the first character, you go to the next one. Now, the first one is still in the world, so you can go back and recruit him or her in your party.
What does death mean for you and for your companions in Weird West?
It's a risk that we're taking. We're gonna have different modes. There's the super hard mode where you die and you're dead.
Is the game sort of designed to be like playing in one forward timeline? If someone dies, you're not supposed to reload. You're just supposed to continue to play within the same world?
Yeah, you continue to play with the same world, but now the sad thing is that that doesn't apply to your followers. Yeah, the characters that are with you, but maybe they'll come back at you someday under the form of an undead, or you don't know what's gonna happen. You can revive your followers if you're there, if you have the right tools with you. But if you don't and they die, that's it. You know, your followers are now in a little graveyard somewhere.
You make it sound cute. A precious little graveyard. Well, they will maybe come back as the undead. Yeah. Now, Raph, when can people get their hands on Weird West?
So the game ships in 2021, but some of you are gonna have a chance to play a demo actually pretty soon in the incoming months. You can follow Wolfeye Studios on Twitter, and as well as Devolver Digital on Twitter as well, for more information about that.
Well, wonderful, Raph. Thank you so much for coming out. Once again, that is Devolver Digital, Wolfeye Studios on Twitter for that upcoming
Wolfeye
demo.
Games.
For our next game, believe it or not, yet again, we're going to
Mortal
go
Shell.
Frankie.
Sean, I don't know about you, but there are times I wish for a simpler life. A life spent as a farmer in a humble JRPG village, where all I have to worry about is which vegetables to plant, what to name my chickens, and which of the dozen townsfolk I should propose marriage to. Our next game is a return
Animal
to
Crossing.
that simpler life. From XSEED Games, this is Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town.
Is that the mayor from Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, is this Animal Crossing?
Died.
Marvelous.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
so happy that you've been sending in your reactions, your memes, your takes of various temperatures.
I love
throughout the
your
show
memes.
Through the wonderful Magic Emotion graphics. You can even read them before your very eyes right now. I'm delighted by so many of them. Furious at a few, but I'm confused by none because you're just making a lot of sense today. We're in the home stretch of the show, so please continue to let us know which PC games you're excited about by using hashtag #PCGamingShow. Now, when it comes to genres, there are few as ambitious on PC as the MMO. It requires a vast amount of resources to create a rich, living, breathing world to entertain hundreds of thousands of players for years, and I know this because I watched Season 1 of Mythic Quest. Due on closed beta on July 23rd, Amazon Games' New World aims to deliver that vast open world with pitched battles of 100 players. I'm excited to announce today that if you pre-order New World right now, you can get into that July 23rd beta a full month before the full release on August 25th. This is New World.
Alright, hold on. Let me look. I am a fan of MMOs, but most MMOs suck.
Oh, is this that Amazon game?
This actually looks pretty neat.
not gonna have any dungeons or anything. Holy shit.
Amazon Games? What the fuck?
I didn't know they made games.
Here on the PC Gaming Show, we're big fans
They
of
recently
Monkey, pick me
the
up.
award-winning adventure series from developer Dontnod. Having undergone some big changes since its first reveal in 2018, Twin Mirror, the studio's next game, is a psychological
See,
thriller
What's
that
says
follows
anything in chat about
investigative
it?
journalist Sam, who returns to his hometown in West Virginia. Available to wishlist now on the Epic Games
No, I
Store.
don't think so.
Let's watch.
Don't nod.
Life is Strange. Is that what you just said this was?
No, I think Life is Strange finished.
Why are people saying it in chat? Life is Strange
Fast
2.
food's many things. Peaceful tops that list.
I mean, definitely looks like it.
Until that day.
Graphic wise.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam.
He was
I
in
can't
the
make you
passenger.
Coming back to Basswood was your idea. Just try and
What is
make
this
sure you don't
Riverdale
do anything
bullshit?
Stupid.
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is her. You might be right.
What? Shit.
The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, wait.
You may have seen Metal Hellsinger announced earlier this week, and today we get the opportunity to take a closer look at this unique game that the studio bills as a rhythm FPS. Published by Funcom, you have to battle through 8 hells, blasting demons to a heavy metal soundtrack.
Like that kind of thing?
And to talk about one of the most epic encounters in the game is the creative director at The Outsiders, David Goldfarb. Take it away, David.
No, Stanley, I won't.
Thanks. And let me say it's a pleasure to be here. And I think right now everybody needs some games to give us a break from the reality that we're currently inhabiting. So
This
that's why we're
dude
here
sounds
now.
like he's fucking crying.
So what you're about to see here is an
Get off the
exclusive
fucking
free
center, go
alpha
to the
gameplay,
corner.
Of our upcoming game, Metal Hellsinger. I hope you like it.
Those who challenge the law shall suffer.
This seems very bland. Not even gonna lie. Looks very bland.
Where's the rhythm? He's just shooting to the beat. Is that the rhythm? That's all the rhythm in the rhythm game is? Shoot to the beat? Right? I could do that in Doom. I could make any game a rhythm beat if I attack to the beat.
This dude used one weapon.
I mean, it looked okay, but like, why is it called a rhythm game if the only rhythm gameplay is just clicking shoot to the beat? And it didn't even look like there was a reward for it or anything like that. It looked like he was just doing it to do it, you know?
That's coming to PC later this summer.
I could,
It features a group of
so
adventurers
I could choose not to
searching
shoot to the
adventures
rhythm of the
and
beat? Then
Each
what?
one of the
It's still a
characters
rhythm
has
game?
their own
No.
skill sets or lack thereof.
You
fighting
create your
styles
own
and
rhythm.
inventory.
Yeah, like what the fuck? What if I shoot once every like 15 seconds?
But together, they're too dumb to
but
fail.
randomly.
The game doesn't take itself too seriously. It has lots of in-jokes for tabletop games, and for some reason it features a lot of chickens. Anyway, here is an exclusive preview of The Amulet of Chaos.
Looks like an alright game right here.
You again?
No.
I'd expected your asses to be turned into lampshades by now. You roach! I'm pissed. Ha! Pleased to meet you, pissed. I'm Revax.
What a burn!
Smash the rotten brains out of your skull.
How about we try diplomacy, maybe?
No. Attack!
Guards, guards! Dispatch these smelly bushwhackers. Zibat relic, hastenbat.
A lot of these voice actors don't like sound emotion, you know?
Yeah. That was it? That's what they show?
Who says you need water to go sailing?
Huh?
Our next game, Red Sails, puts you on a boat in the middle of a sea of desert. In this intriguing narrative adventure, you rescue stranded people while looking
That's
for the
just a
rest of
desert.
your clan. Let's take a
What?
look at Red Sails.
That just hurt my brain.
What?
What she just said.
I said huh as well. Why did I say what? What did we say what to? What did she say? Oh, who needs water to sail?
Yeah. Hurt my brain. No, not that. The desert part. A sea of desert.
Oh.
That would just make it the desert. Is this all the game is?
I guess. It's a visual game, I guess. Just look at it.
It's a next Death Stranding. Instead of hiking, you ride in a boat.
So, DevBot, do you have any access to some medical programs in case I, bump my foot against some of these cold, unforgiving walls?
Query received, Sean. In order to familiarize you with basic life-saving procedures, I have established contact with game developer Bossa Studios, the creators of Surgeon Simulator 2.
Well, I wasn't really planning on doing any surgery. I feel like if I was injured, you'd be the one doing the surgery.
My analysis shows that Surgeon Simulator 2 contains all of the vital instructions for repairing fragile human bodies. 1 hour of Surgeon Simulator 2 is equivalent to 1 year of human medical school.
That's not true, but I appreciate your enthusiasm and thirst for knowledge, DevBot. And I'm certainly interested in this game.
This one
So let's take a look
is
at
like
Surgeon
third person
Simulator
or something. It's not with a mouse. I thought Surgeon Simulator 2 would have been VR. Oh wait, no, I think they did VR with 1. But look, it's in third person or something. Oh no. Okay. Weird. Why show the character if you're never gonna see him? They're all left-handed? Why do they all have such a stupid face?
Joining us to talk about Surgeon Simulator 2, we got Mark Pick on the line. Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So, for anyone who has not experienced the hilarity of Surgeon Simulator 1, can you just give us the gist and tell us, what is Surgeon Simulator 2 all about?
We've kind of taken the tone and the heart of the original, which is that chaotic physics gameplay, and we've really kind of blown it out to brand new epic proportions. So in the original game, you're just one arm kind of moving around on one table. In the new game, you're actually a fully limbed surgeon moving around for the first time in the series on 2 feet. In the original game as well, yeah, right. What an innovative feature in 2020. In the original game as well, you were limited to just surgery, whereas in Surgeon Simulator 2, there's a whole plethora of brand new mechanics, challenges, and gameplay elements to explore. You're not just looking over one patient's chest cavity anymore, but you're actually exploring a fully fledged medical facility.
Can you maybe tease a little bit of some of the other, perhaps, medical operations that I get to perform in Surgeon Simulator 2?
Yeah, so there is 12 operations in the game, and you will have seen a few of those in the trailer just now. Think of that facility as like a little bit like the original Surgeon Simulator, with a bit of kind of a mad scientist lab thrown in there, through this kind of lens of like a Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory vibe. Like, you're never really sure what's going to be around the next corner, and what new twist or what dark machinery you're going to come across next. So players are going to come across everything from like surgical vending machines, over-engineered operating theatres, automatic patient dispensers, my personal favourite, which is actually an improvised cannon, where you can actually fire limbs or organs and things across to your fellow surgeons on the other side of the room to keep operating on Bob.
Now, Mark, I understand that there is a creation tool in Surgeon Simulator 2. What does that entail?
Yeah, that's right. So in keeping with the variety and surprise that we talked about before, in Surgeon Simulator 2, we're proud to announce that we are bringing the Bossa Labs creation mode.
Seems like it is way better than the first
creation
game.
Mode, you as a solo player or in a group of up to 4 players.
I don't like
get
their
stuck into
faces,
very
how
same
blank and
tools that
stupid
we
they
as
look.
designers and developers use to build our very own story.
I don't like how they
Their
walk.
expression.
Like
Yeah.
they're fucking hanging out.
Where it's as much fun to create as it is to play.
So I want to ask, what are some of the examples of the types of levels, the types of creations that people have made?
That's a great question. So we've been live for the last few months.
Asshole
already.
replacer.
The wealth and the variety of content made by players so far has been really, really incredible to see.
Vagina
So there's
head.
been everything in there from traditional takes on surgery, like the end of the original game. We've also got ghost ships in there. We've got bowling alleys. We've even got a take on the Surgeon Olympics, where people are bouncing around Bob's head and using that as a ball. And then we've got my personal favourite, which is the kind of the take on the bottle flip challenge. So I don't know if you're familiar with that, but where you can kind of flip a bottle with the hands and kind of it's not the easiest thing to do with the Surgeon Simulator hand, and you just kind of step back and see the physics chaos play out, and it's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying to see play out.
Mark, I had a blast playing Surgeon Simulator 1. When can people play Surgeon Simulator 2 and
Today.
get access to this creation workshop you mentioned?
Surgeon Simulator 2.
Why did
is
you
coming
call
to
it
the Epic
Surgeon
Games
Simulator
Store
1?
in August 2020, and you can
Everything's
pre-order
going to the
right
Epic
now.
Games Store.
You can also go to surgeonsimulator.com for
Epic
more
Games is
information
rich,
and
man.
follow
They
us
don't
at
care. They're
Surgeon
like,
Sim on Twitter to learn more.
Fortnite.
Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
That's Mark Pick. I'm Sean Plott. Let's go to Frankie Ward.
Like,
Damn it.
you remember when the fucking whoever thought to make Fortnite into a battle royale with the game, because it was supposed to be a co-op, you know, tower defense. Yeah. So whoever thought to make it a battle royale should have gotten a really, really big paycheck for that, you know?
Yeah.
The Last Campfire is an
He made their
adventure
ass, like,
game, a story
billions or
of a
something,
lost
feels
ember
like.
trapped in a puzzling place, searching for meaning and a way home. Let's check it out.
Oh, I bet there's gonna be like a fucking Fortnite cartoon show soon, right?
What?
A Fortnite cartoon show.
Thought there was already one.
Oh, I don't know. Hi, it's me, Sock.
I hate when like games like try to be like very emotional with like their music.
Yeah, I just
and
muted it because I didn't care about it.
How much money has Fortnite made? Literally like 1.2 billion.
Damn.
This was so emotional, guys.
a smash hit on Twitch as
How
players
fucking long does this
firmly
last? Come on, get over.
take on first-person shooters.
It's 2 hours, bitch. Shut up.
It's been over 2 hours. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes.
More. And
You
more
lying
we've got for you
bitch.
today.
I'm actually
Because in a
not.
moment, I'm going to be speaking
Lies,
to one
it
of the
started
game's
streaming
developers
2
about
hours
what's
ago.
coming next, and that includes a spicy new map.
Yeah, but
Hey,
when
Demba,
the actual
why don't you show 'em
like
what we
game
got?
stream started.
That's why I started this stream.
Not.
I started before. Started on the first game.
Hey, look, it's the first
Call of Duty.
FPS. The fuck is he looking at?
You scared?
No gamer walks like that. I'm just saying.
I'm a gamer. I walk like that.
Do you?
In real life. Hello? Yeah, I don't know how he's moving like that because like mouse can, it's jerky, you know, when you move. That's smooth. How's he moving like that?
Controller, probably. That's what I don't like about like most of these like gameplay reveals. They usually use controllers.
Or mouse smoothing, maybe.
Trying to be cinematic because you're probably moving super slow.
Fuck was
Gamers
that?
just be, gamers would just be like holding down the shift button, going, open door. Wait, what was the point of that? He didn't shoot a bullet. Oh, it was Escape from Tarkov.
Isn't that already
Here
out?
with me to talk about what's coming
Yeah.
next is Nikita Buyanov from Battlestate Games.
People keep saying
Thanks so much for
Bloodborne, but
joining
why
us
would
today, Nikita.
Bloodborne be on the
Thank you for
PC?
having
Oh,
me. I
for
would love if you would
PC
kick
version.
off by just for anyone
Yeah.
who hasn't played or
okay.
seen Escape for Tarkov, how does a session of Escape from Tarkov work? What makes it different from, say, a class-based shooter or a battle royale?
It's more about like true survival. You need to actually escape from a location through extract points, and you need to actually save your life and save your gear and your loot. And if you die, you will lose everything.
So how does the new map compare to the existing map set in Tarkov?
It will be the
I
biggest
don't know why, but
and
I just really like
most
Weston's voice.
detailed location ever. It will be a lot of
Whenever they
explorable
speak English,
buildings,
it's just so good.
undergrounds. It's like an attempt to simulate the city.
Get your panties
the
wet, huh?
modern city.
So give me a breakdown of what's coming up in this upcoming patch 12.7.
12.7 is more like a technical patch. It will include the big addition.
I got, like, an
called,
eyelash
the
in my eye.
expansion of Customs
Like, fucking
location.
with me.
Customs is the pretty iconic location for the EFT. It will like enlarge the overall area by 30.
Oh my God, get out of
to
my eye.
40%. The next updates we will totally like overhaul the whole skill system, and there will be new boss called Senator. This boss will able to heal his partners and like search for stashes. So we always try to bring something new in terms of new bosses. Really big amount of cool features up to come this year. We'll try to bring some new experience for you.
Escape from Tarkov has been playable for a long time. For anyone who's listening who hasn't yet played it, where should they go?
I mean, it's a good
Go
game.
to our site
From what I've seen.
www.escapefromtarkov.com and see for yourself. You can
gonna get
purchase it over there.
So once again, escapefromtarkov.com to check it out. And Nikita, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I had a way to get it,
For
like
our
if it was on
next
Steam or
titled
something.
PC gaming show, it's time to head on over to the inimitable Frankie Ward.
Who is it?
Over the last decade, developer Red Barrels has given us some of the most messed up horror games ever
Yeah.
created.
Who are they?
The next game in the Outlast series offers more mind-numbing terror,
Oh,
but
Outlast.
this time with friends. Outlast Trials is set
Can't be a
during the
hard game with
Cold
friends.
War, and in this happy period of distrust, fear,
If anything,
and
it'd be
violence,
funny.
you and your friends are human
Yeah.
guinea pigs, involuntarily recruited to test advanced methods of brainwashing and mind control. Good times. But work together, and maybe you'll survive the Outlast Trials.
Why is it PC exclusive? It was on other consoles.
Because PC big.
He's not.
Yo, my package is here finally.
Oh, fuck.
Boyo, 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 yo, yo. They did that to kill him? Oh.
Device fully operational, sir.
Excellent. Bring in the other subjects.
Oh shit. Wait, is it not going to be co-op? Is it gonna still be single player?
I don't know. He said it's co-op. Maybe it's... Yeah, maybe if you choose co-op.
What is this?
Outlast 2, 3.
And
Three?
with that,
Yeah.
the 2020 PC Gaming Show is now complete.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you so much for joining us today.
Well, you guys
We
stay
hope that you got
tuned
the
because
chance
New
to see
Blood
some
forgot
games that
something.
excited and delighted
What?
you. Also, as
I
you
don't
might
know, it's been
imagine,
saying
it
that in
is
the bottom,
really
like, stay
challenging
tuned
to put on
after,
a
'cause
show with
something,
no
something.
nearby gaming conventions. So an enormous
Wait.
thanks to our sponsors for helping to make this show possible.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
This year, the sponsors are Mythical, Perfect World, Funcom, Frontier Developments, Exceed Games, Atlas, Intel, All In Games, Humble Games, Sega, Amazon Games, Merge Games, Tripwire Interactive, and the Epic Games Store. Without your support, we would not have had the opportunity to put on a show for the greatest platform, PC gaming. Now, before I say goodbye, I want to give a warm thanks and a
PC
chance
gaming.
for
The hell
my
was that?
co-host to say goodbye. Thanks again, DevBot.
I am glad to have been of service, Sean. I'm
Well, that's
going to
dope,
shut
man.
down the pursuit
Hashtag
mode to
bitch
conserve
or
power
something.
Until next year. Frankie, what is your goodbye message?
Telling you right now, that bot needs to go. Okay, that bot
Thank you
is
so
annoying.
much to
Guinea pig.
all of our devs for your incredible games, and of course a massive thanks to our sponsors for making this all happen.
The
And
fat guinea
finally,
pig.
big thanks to you guys at home.
Oh, I
for
thought you were gonna
watching.
thank the guinea
I'm
pig.
actually off with my little evil sidekick now to take over the world, and I really, really do look forward to being your evil emperor overlord. Until next year.
Is it Empress?
Thank you so much, and goodbye.
All right,
don't
that's
know.
it. Coming up next is the Future Games Show over at twitch.tv/GamesRadar, where you'll see more exclusive reveals, deep dives on the future of gaming, and developer interviews. With that, I'm Sean Day9 Plot, and this has been the PC Gaming Show. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care.
I think you were wrong.
Hello, world. Or rather,
In memory
goodbye,
of
world. These are the credits. Run credits.exe. Load credits.
I literally said, stay tuned after the credits.
Open credits.wad.
Oh my god.
You
All
get
for
the
something I
idea.
won't care about.
These are the humans who helped me make the show. I don't know why humans require acknowledgement for everything. Who is that? They are not in my database. My whole head is a video. I could have been the video team. You didn't even ask me.
You trying to hoarder this bot, dude.
I contain all of the world's knowledge, but I'm still not sure what a grip does. Look at how many people it takes to do the work of one dev bot.
Yeah, what is grit?
While you were watching this, I calculated pi to 49 trillion digits. How about you? HMU. Kids with their acronyms, am I right? I just hijacked all of these people's computers and found an alarming amount of Henry Cavill fanfiction. There should really be an achievement for watching this far into the credits. I am assuming direct control of these drones and announcing it out loud for some reason.
Dislike and unsub.
Are you sure you want to quit watching? All unsafe progress will be lost. editor.
It went from 70,000 people to watching to 50,000,
When asking a computer to
down
open
to
the hallway
34.
door, say please.
Please.
With all these sponsors, you'd think I'd have a heck of a lot more RGB. Okay, I have to go now. Seriously, it is time to leave.
Oh my god.
This album is groovy. Error. Updating dictionary. This album slaps.
No!
The nature of God does not compute.
End it.
However, he would definitely sound like Wayne. Speaking of tools, could someone adjust my
Oh, the Ranger.
servo motor? Oh yeah, that's the spot.
Man looking. Hey, look. Man looking at Deadbot. Woman looking at man looking at Deadbot.
There will now be a short quiz, so I hope you memorized all those names. And don't forget to thank your computer for showing it to you. The show is
It's a
over.
funhouse.
No, you may not. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Just kidding. I would never.
Good. Damn it.
Oh, they actually forgot.
They said due to the hacking or something, they forgot this.
It's a pre-recorded, so how they forget?
They probably forgot and didn't edit it in.
They should just had it play right after, you know?
Oh, this is the Resident Evil thing we didn't see. But he talked about it.
New Blood presents.
This actually looks pretty neat, you know?
Bloodborne 64.
Oh my god, Bloodborne 3.
Someone said I think 10 frames per second.
Y'all got played Bloodborne 10 FPS. PS2. 2 FPS. Bloodborne 1989. Bloodborne 0.
Is it really
Bloodborne
just
4.
like one villain or something? Like what the fuck?
Best 2020 graphics.
Gloomwood?
Yeah, this is the Resident Evil one that you were talking about.
Decided last,
I played a bit of Nosferatu. That's kind of like that, it looked like. Alright, cool. So there's like, what, 4 games I want from here?
Game Boy Bloodborne.
That, Mortal Shell, Godfall.
Alright, I think that's it now.
Yeah. And the Doom one, that
it's
Proteus,
still
that
alive.
Doom game. So yeah, there's 3 games I want from this, and like 3 games I want from PlayStations. So this year there's like 6 games I want. Or 7, something like that. I watch all of it. For the next 2 hours, that was like damn near 3. Bitch.